Mellow greetings, Tubians, RononTyr here, and let's fanfic Story of Seasons Friends of Mineral Town. Autumn 1st, Year 1, Thursday. Sunny. Bit of an odd one today. I think this is the first time where I've had a opening to a new season where I haven't gone mad with planting. And I got up, I tended the chores, no one was waiting at the door for me, no surprises, that was actually really nice. I think... Oh, I have a plan, Journal. You see, I've flipped over your last few pages last night before I went to bed, and I realised I've been a really whining little so-and-so for the last little while, and I've got to stop that. I have lost sight of my greater goals of moving out here and learning and exploring and building and becoming. And, new season, new me, so let's give it a shot and see what happens. So got up this morning with a plan in mind, a plan in place. Tended to the critters, everybody's looking happy and healthy, let them all out to eat. They seemed pleased by that. Said hi to Rayan, double checked some of my tilling work had sort of gone sideways on me. So yeah, I fixed all of that up, ran into town, said hi to Jennifer, went to the store. There are so many crops this season. And I thought summer was bad. I thought, well, not bad, obviously. It was very positive experience. I thought that summer had a lot of variety available. Autumn leaves it in the dirt. So the first thing I did was upgrade my backpack. I've got the cash in hand, I may as well use it. Hopefully the crops will help restore that. I'll find something like pumpkins that'll... pumpkins. What were the things I was growing? Pineapples. It was less than a week ago, Brenna. Come on, get it together. Hopefully something in here will be like the pineapples. But I decided to buy 2 of everything. So we'll have 2 plots of chili peppers, 2 of eggplants, 2 of adzuki beans, 2 of carrots, 2 of the green chilies that I bought from Juan, and there was something else and I can't remember what it is now. It'll come back to me. Oh, that's right, yams. So we're going to be running 12 separate plots, which hopefully this new watering can will make viable. But yeah, picked up all the seeds, got them put away in my toolbox for tomorrow. We'll get the planting done. It'll be amazing. It does cut off a day's watering. I'm not worried about that anymore. This new me doesn't worry about those petty little things like that. After that, foraged, made my offering, said hi to a few people, said hi to Cliff, who I haven't seen for a while. All new seasonal forage up, so we've got like mushrooms and different coloured grasses and new flowers, and it's, as with all new seasons, everything is funky. I did have a bit of an incident in the day. I decided to stop in and see the doctor because I know that I'm going to need extra energy for tomorrow, and I wanted to see if he had any of the energy-giving potions that won't kill me available for sale. And as I got there, I guess Elly was a bit bored. She greeted me and there were no patients, so we were just starting to have a bit of a chatter. And at that point, Jeff came in. He wasn't feeling well, sick to the tummy, I guess. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that. Does doctor-patient confidentiality block me from writing down my personal observations when I'm not the doctor? Or the patient? Huh. Note to self. Research that. But yeah, poor Jeff. I can imagine, given the relationship between Sasha and Karen, yeah, poor guy. Poor Jeff. But Elly was sent off to get medicine, and I heard Doc reprimanding her. Apparently she grabbed the wrong one. And from the way he said it, this wasn't the first time that had happened. The poor girl was so embarrassed. She was so disheartened by it. She was blushing and stammering, and I got no idea why. And We're human, we make mistakes. Surely even the great doctor couldn't expect absolute perfection from everybody, could he? That doesn't seem right. He doesn't seem that harsh. Firm, sure, but at least he's always friendly when he's dealing with me. He's always got time for a smile and a foul-tasting potion that almost kills me, but, there's progress there, right? Anyway, afterwards, Elly was she was talking about quitting, giving up being a nurse, and I gave her what encouragement I could, and that did seem to help, and she seemed to brighten up and get a bit more lively again, and hopefully she'll be okay. Stopped in, gave Doctor some of those medicinal grasses he really likes after the whole incident, was hoping maybe that'd help soothe him a little, so maybe he could evaluate how he'd spoken to Elly in front of patients and guests and customers. He's a strange one. After that, I was bored and had plenty of energy, journal, so I spent time clearing the field and really planning out how I'm going to attack this season. There's not going to be any more moping or whining about, oh, woe is me, I wish I had friends, oh, woe, the work is so hard. There will be comments about how hard the work is, sure, but we're going to use that as a way to drive ourselves forward. When we identify a problem, we're going to come up with a solution instead of just moaning about it constantly for an entire season, because that's just a waste of my energy and your pages, and we don't want to do that. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get back to the city to buy a new one if I fill you all up. Maybe I could ask Dad to send me one. Speaking of, I haven't heard from him for a while. I should write him a letter. I'm going to go do that. It's supposed to be sunny again tomorrow, which is kind of cool. It means I can test out the new watering can. I'm looking forward to it. Night, journal. Dear Diary. Is that right? Oh, I was talking to Karen and Marie the other day, and they said that they were both keeping journals now. Apparently Marie heard it from Gray that it was something that he had to do as part of his... I don't know if I'm allowed to discuss that here. Let's just say it's something that Gray's been meaning to do, so I thought I might give it a try and try some long-form journal entries in my to-do list task book. So, hi. I'm not really sure how to go about this, but I do really need somewhere to vent, I guess. Everything's going well at home, and you and Grandma are fine, and, well, Grandma's doing the best she can, but you is bright and lively and hasn't left bugs in my shoes for a few days, so that's a positive, right? Oh, Diary, there was such an incident at work today. I had my annual evaluation with Doctor, and he reminded me that I've got to be really, really careful about what I give to people, and frankly, I think he was going soft on me. I think I stuff up a lot more than he's willing to admit to, but he made some really positive comments, and the one-on-one time is never a bad thing. Not with Doctor. But then it was a quiet day, so I was cleaning up, and then Brenna came by to visit. Brenna's a new farmer in town. Well, I don't know if she still counts as new. She's been here for a few seasons now, and she stops by to visit me and to visit Doctor. Maybe that's why. Oh, Diary, you could be right. You see, not long after Brenna came in, we were having a bit of a chat. Jeff came in and, well, he wasn't feeling well. I won't go into specifics because that would be inappropriate. But he wasn't feeling well, so I took him in to see doctor, and doctor asked me to go get his medicine that he prescribed, and I was so bursting with it, and I was so full of myself, and I grabbed the wrong bottle again. Diary, I didn't mean to. I wanted to prove to doctor in front of Brenna how efficient I could be, because he's been talking about him all lately, ever since that experiment that they tried to get her in, and he sort of gets this little smile when he does, and I screwed up. I screwed up in front of Doctor and Jeff and Brenna. I fixed it. I went and got the right medicine. I apologise so much, but at that moment I just wanted the earth to open up and swallow me. I felt. And then, of all things, Brenna came over and comforted me. She offered me encouragement. She pointed out that she's made plenty of mistakes in her new life as a farmer, and Diary, it made me feel better. Maybe that's it. That she's got this way about her that just always seems to see the positive, and I envy that. Maybe if I can be a lot more like that, then... I'm gonna do better. I'm not gonna let this setback hold me back. I'm not gonna... I'll prove it to him. I'll prove to him that I can do better. Oh, Grandma's calling me. I better go, Diary. Elly. P.S. Is that the right way to sign off a diary entry? I've never really done this before. Elly. Autumn 2, Year 1, Friday. Sunny. Today was a challenge, journal. There was a lot, and I do mean a lot, to get done. But it felt good. I feel invigorated by this new mindset that I'm trying to foist upon myself. I started off the day with a visit from Father Carter. Apparently there's a concert in town tomorrow, and he asked if I wanted to participate and play the ocarina. I'm going to be 100% openly honest with you, Journal. I've never played an ocarina in my life, unless you count Ocarina of Time. But I'm going to give it my best, and how hard can it be? And Link uses it to summon horses, why can't I? Oh god, I'm going to cause a stampede in the church. What if I accidentally play the Song of Storms? Nope. We are positive it's going to be fine. If Karen can stand up and submit her culinary creations, then I can stand in front of the entire town and play an ocarina for the first time with no practice. It's going to be amazing. I then tended the critters. Looks like Mugu has matured. She was ready for her first milking and seemed quite relieved by it. I also sheared Barbara, which was very, very cool. Took care of Rayan, did all the usual preparatory work, double-checked the fields. Basically, I was just filling time until I could run up to the smithy and collect my new watering can. And let me tell you, Journal, my new watering can is so very sexy. It glints when the sun hits it just the right way. It was beautiful. And after dithering around with the animals and taking care of everybody, I realized that I still had like 2 hours before the smithy opened. So I did all of my planting first, got everything laid out, put in the ground, and then I went and got the amazing, gorgeous, glinty watering can that I now own. And I'll tell you, Journal, it makes such a difference. I can actually water an entire plot in one go. None of this do 2/3 of it now and then step forward and do the other third. It's just, I can do the whole thing all at once. And yeah, it burns a lot of energy and my shoulders are aching, but just that convenience. I feel like even though it does take more energy, I'm using less energy because I'm not using it as individually, if that makes sense. So, yes, each use hurts me a bit more than using the old one did, but at the same time, because I can get more done with that, I feel like I walk away with more energy. We'll see how it goes over the next few days, and hopefully that will be a true trend and it's not just me being excited to play with a new toy. Oh. And I'll be honest, Journal, that was the bulk of the day. I went and got the watering can. I came back. I watered. I watered. I watered some more. I did work myself to nubbins, but that's expected. That's what we do here. After that, it was forage, offering, wander around a bit, the usual. But I do feel like I ended the day on a high note. And I feel positive. Admittedly, I may have spent a little bit of time soaking in the tub. And by the tub, I mean the hot spring. But this watering can is going to be a lifesaver. Huh. I probably should have taken the time to go check in on Elly. I might see if I can fit that in around everything tomorrow and make sure that she's still doing okay. And if I were her, I probably would have just slapped Doctor and quit on the spot, but she's a little bit more tender-hearted than I am. I'll go check in with her tomorrow or maybe Sunday, depending on what happens. Sunny tomorrow, which is good. It'll give me a chance to exercise as a new watering can. I'm going to hit the hay. I know it's early, but it's been a big day, Journal. It's been a big, big day. Night, Journal.